Okay, here we go, building the Great Wall of China Part 2. So this is by the steps. So I've got the foundation going in here. And if you look under here, you see what's happening is these stones, these patterns here, this was one whole stone. I broke it intentionally so it'll grip better. You see, you can't really move it. You can't really knock these walls down. This dry stack method, you see the pieces are put in here, and this is what causes the gripping effect. If these were just solid stones, it would obviously slide. For example, if you put this like this, it's just going to slide. But when you put it in these broken patterns, when they start gripping this way, this is just an example, they grip and you cannot move it. That's obviously not going to sit there, but that kind of shows you the dry stack method. It's this fractal. If you look at Mandelbrot fractals, it's this phenomena where the unevenness, even like almost like the chaos of it, will grip it. See right here, this won't move. You can pull that out if you really worked at it. Underneath here, I've got more of this. You see it here, these broken patterns. This one's really jammed in there. So you start jamming it in there like that, and that's the effect of the dry stone wall. It's actually the chaos of it. You see down there how I'm stacking it. It's actually the grip. All these intricate broken pieces start gripping, gives it the strength of the wall. So you can't really knock it down. You can take it apart, but you really can't knock it down. So in here, this will be filled in with a lot of little broken stones, and this will be one solid mass. But because of my theory is it's the fractal nature of the grip that holds the dry stone, and the advantage is water can come seep through here. It's not like masonry, like concrete, which will always break, as you see here, because this could be hydrostatic pressure, or it's just the freezing cold or break, whereas this can move because it won't move. So this will be stacked up to this height, and then I'll capstone it across, and that wall won't move. Now this wall here is more decorative, and it's not really dry stacked, although over there it is becoming dry stacked. But this is where I had to dry stack it, so you can stand on it and you cannot move it, which is kind of fascinating. It just does not move because of this gripping phenomena of the broken pieces. And again, you fill all this in with broken stones, so your little stones are just as important as your big stones. Each stone does its neighbor's work because it holds it together. And again, water can run through this, whereas in masonry walls they have to put drainage and everything else. These old style walls, these dry stack walls that have been around since Neolithic times, they don't need that problem. They don't have that problem because water naturally matriculates through them, and they last a lot longer than the masonry walls. This wall, if built properly, can last centuries, whereas masonry walls last 30 years.